Welcome to Leader Lifestyle Hub. As we have set the target of completing 200 book summaries in the entire year, we are here on the journey of 92nd book. Let me share my screen. And today we will have one book summary, which is the name of the book that we have today is The Shallows. Let me stop everything. I hope so my screen is visible. Great, thank you. Let us see the name of the book. The name of the book is The Shallows, written by Nicholas Carr. Let us see the target audience first. A 20-year teen, any teenage students addicted to their mobile who is looking for ways to teach their social media addiction, like those who have addiction of social media, Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, YouTube, all these things. Those people who are in 20 to 30, they will have more addictions. So for them, this book will be a guide, helpful guide for them. And the 30-year concerned parent who wants to take charge of their children's time spent online, as well as the 40-year psychologist or neuroscientist who is interested in the effects of internet on the human brain. So for these three type of categories, this book is helpful guide. Let us see the synopsis. The Shallows explores the effects of internet on the human brain, which aren't entirely positive, as our constant exposure to the online environment through digital devices strips our ability to target our focus and stay concentrated, all while modifying our brain neurologically and anatomically. Let us listen from the author. We become neurologically what we think. Let me repeat this. We become neurologically what we think. The brain is a phenomenal organ, allowing us to carry out day-to-day operations and perform special cognitive functions. An outstanding factor related to the brain is that it changes its neurological and anatomic composition throughout the time. Nowadays, though the internet started to play a crucial role, with ongoing technological advancements, people rely more and more on the internet in their daily lives. The book, The Shallows, written by Nicholas Carr, explores the detrimental effects of the being exposed to the virtual world and how it physically affects our brains. It also talks about its effects of it at a neurological level. This book delves into controversial subject of the internet and its negative effects or limitations on our physical health and mental health. While we live on our lives on the web, our brain is changing its neurological structure for the worse, leaving us stressed, anxious, tired, and without the ability to focus and retain information. This book highlights the toxic environment that the internet provides for us and explores the remedies and ways out of the virtual hook. I hope so it is clear. Ravikiran, are you following me? Okay, wonderful. Let me go for top 3 lessons here. Among many valuable insights, the book offers a series of valuable lessons. Here are my 3 favorite lessons from the book. The first lesson is the internet is altering our brain's ability to stay focused. The second important lesson is the importance internet makes us process vast amounts of information, which causes us burnout. And the third powerful lesson is allow yourself time away from the internet by spending time in nature. Let me repeat 3 lessons. Alter your brain ability from internet to stay focused, and internet makes us process lot of information, and allow yourself to take time away from internet by spending time in nature. Ready to explore these 3 lessons in detail with me? If so, let's start with the first one. Lesson number 1. Your ability to concentrate and stay focused diminishes as you use the internet. Have you ever found in a situation where you try to focus on a sure thing, maybe while reading or while studying, but can't stay focused for more than 2-3 minutes? If so, chances are your brain is affected by the internet. Are you confused? Let me break it down in simple terms. The use of the internet makes our brain learn superficially, get easily distracted, and overall not function on a deeper level. Since our brain is plastic, it falls for these shortcuts. Our brain becomes addicted to the repetitive and interactive features of the virtual world. After all, every stimulus is just a click away. So why shouldn't we access them? Essentially, the constant exposure to the internet and its nocive effects on the brain will make it crave more and more stimulation, increasing the need for processing information such as emails, notifications, news, and whatnot. Let me repeat this. The constant exposure of the internet and its nocive effects on the brain will make it crave more and more stimulation, increasing the need of processing information such as emails, notifications, news, and whatnot. Hence, the attention span reduces significantly, and the ability to stay focused for a prolonged time decreases. And with it, so does our happiness also decreases. Why is it happening? Because we can't live in the present and appreciate the level of excitement a given moment has, since we always feel the need for more intensity. So the lesson number 1 says that your ability to concentrate and stay focused will be decreased as you use the more and more internet. Let us see the lesson number 2. Spending too much time online can lead to burnout and tiredness. Whenever we go online, the internet presents us with a desirable place that keeps us hooked for minutes, if not hours at once. Like if you go for any YouTube video or YouTube shorts, once you watch one shot, you will not able to resist yourself unless until you have a strong mindset. So you will keep on watching, and you spend lots of time online. This space is tailored to our needs and wants. So why would you want to get out of it? Right? Well, allow me to tell you why. If you feel that something is off with you and you feel tired all the time, this may be the case. Studies shows that that we are presented with more bits of information in a week than our ancestors had to deal with in their entire lifetime. Imagine how much cognitive power that must take to process. However, we are not programmed to consume that much information. So as a result, we feel burned out and exhausted. To help yourself get out of this situation, you must interrupt the constant supply of digital news, notifications, or any online stimulus. It will help your brain get a break from all the data it has to process, but it will give you more time to rest mentally. It is beneficial for the brain to be away from the virtual toxicity, getting bored, and being alone. The brain needs some time to rest and reset. Let me repeat this again. The brain needs some time to rest and reset. Lesson number 3. The remedy to the internet addiction is unstructured time spent in nature. A brain that's overwhelmed with information and is constantly exposed to the new sources of distress can only take you so far. An overwhelmed mind will most likely feel tired all the time. Then what will be the remedy? Going back to your roots or spending more time in nature. Allowing yourself to elope in the natural world and spend some time disconnected from the internet will cure your burnout. Although you are not always online, the triggers are always present, and your brain is always alert for the triggers or notifications. You are ready to consume that fresh stimulus whenever a notification or a new message pops up. But you are waiting for a new one. And this process goes on and on and on and on. In other words, your mind is always active. Remember that your mind is always active, never truly resting and letting go of the state. As such, science says that physically removing it from the source of distress and moving your body in nature will improve your mood, memory, and happiness level. Researchers and philosophers worldwide have advocated for this natural remedy for as long as we can recall and for a reason. Brief interactions with nature, such as taking a walk, can significantly improve your memory and focus. Shows a study conducted by neuroscientist John Joniday. So, how to integrate more time in nature into your schedule? Here is the solution. Pick a hobby such as hiking, doing picnics in the grass, or walking around in the forest. Select any one of these and spend some time in the nature today as well as in upcoming days so that you feel more relaxed rather than more stressed. Let me repeat the 3 lessons again. Stay focused by altering your brain ability and consume less amount of information from the internet. Process it before consuming the next one. And the third important lesson is spend time in nature with the help of hiking or picnics on the grass or walking around in the forest or roadways. Thank you so much. See you in another book summary tomorrow. Until then, stay connected.